Welcome back to the channel, to my 8 subscribers. Max, leave this for off. Come on. I'm getting back into this channel. I'm going to be making videos on coding, AI, software, tech, gadgets, and my perspectives on the world right now. As a software developer and technology guy for my whole life, I've been thinking a lot recently about how the world is changing, especially with AI, and what I think we need to be doing as users of technology and how we can have better AI literacy so that we can make better decisions and not drive the world into a disaster and lose ourselves using this double-edged sword of modern technology. So, as terrifying as AI is, and as much as I wanted to just avoid it, it seems like it's here to stay. And what that means for me as a software developer is I kind of have to get good at AI and figure out how to use it in a way that I feel like aligns with my interests, which are, productivity and privacy. So I need to figure out how I can run smaller AI models on my own systems that I control. I'm going to be doing that soon. But for the time being, I just have advice for those of you who are using AI in general, especially software. I think we have a responsibility to ourselves and others to not get trapped by some of the desires to use these chatbots as therapists, and to not believe all the claims from AI marketing, like Claude Mythos is not going to open up the world to security 0-day vulnerabilities, as much as they claim. It seems like, with an example, with the curl repository, there were 5 vulnerabilities that Mythos thought it found, but it turned out to only be one low-level vulnerability that was worth keeping around after the analysis. So it's kind of the state of AI right now is, yeah, it's good. It can find vulnerabilities, but it still is overconfident. And that overconfidence means that there are so many people that are still in positions of controlling these AI that really need to know that they cannot be fully trusted. We have to be vigilant and understand their tendencies and when not to use them. My next big point is that we need to find some way of incentivizing people to serve their community, work with others. Currently, we're more and more isolated. Our jobs are encouraging us to use more AI, talk to our coworkers less. We're basically in these little AI bubbles where massive corporations are replacing our friends and our coworkers and our community at large. And this is partly capitalism, just stepping in to extract value and money wherever it's possible to replace some community person helping you out, serving you with a transaction, it will. But what society does that leave us with? One that is isolating and expensive, and one where most of the value is being captured by the people that own the capital. And that's partly why we have such huge wealth inequality. So much of the capitalist system right now is not being curbed at the top. It's being allowed to extract value and not pay back into the society. The stakeholders, the people that are on the ground doing the work, the people who can't afford to take risks and be entrepreneurial, and they have to be workers, cogs in the system. But without adequate wage growth, we're really not going to see an increase of power of people to affect any sort of change. And politics is corrupt and not allowing any form of change from the bottom up, because the rule makers are the people in power, and they just make themselves more powerful. And the revolving door of corporations, C-level people going back and forth between politics and the boardroom just means that this isn't going to change. In fact, it's just getting worse. So aside from large-scale revolution, come on dogs, let's go. Aside from large-scale revolution, what do we do? I definitely don't want violence. I want the farthest thing from it. I would love a peaceful way in which our society, I'm in America, by the way, American society, especially right now, should be made more fair. Because not only is fairness important to me, but also freedom. And this isn't a political thing. I think people with any viewpoint can agree that when corporations control so much of our lives, that control comes at the expense of our freedom, and it's not fair. So we owe it to everybody to figure this out. I'm wrapping up my dog walk, and I'm wrapping up this video. I'm gonna be making more videos as I go inside. Stuff on privacy, how to run local LLMs, how to use LLMs and AI in general, with a more literate approach that fosters potentially lower usage, more efficient usage, and making it so you don't get trapped by a sycophant LLM, and hopefully makes you happier, makes our society better. These are huge problems, things that I can't solve alone. So if you give me feedback, you put in the comments why I'm wrong, or other things that I need to look into, I'd love that. I'm not using AI to write these. I'm obviously not using AI to record this. I mean, I guess maybe Sora or whatever the AI image gen things could be used to generate me and my dogs, but I'm gonna try not to use any of that stuff. This is gonna be me talking with you, and I'm hoping we can come up with something together that just makes technology work for us, not against us. And I'm going to use some of my coding skills potentially too. There's a lot I want to learn, and I hope you come on this journey with me. So for now, see you later, and good luck to us all.